Hello and welcome to my channel. What time is it? It's Joyce time. Go grab yours if you want to read through, before, after, during, whichever you want to do. Lovely Bible. Cannot recommend this more. Gorgeous Bible. Should we just jump in? We'll go to the very next one. The very next one is on 106. And it is entitled, When Life Gets Difficult. Ready? Shall we see what this one has to say? Okay. Sometimes God leads us the hard way instead of the easy way because he is doing a special work in us. How will we ever learn to lean on him if everything in our lives is easy enough for us to handle by ourselves? God led the children of Israel the long, difficult way through the wilderness to prepare them for the battles they would face in possessing the promised land. He was concerned that when they saw the enemy, they might run back to Egypt and become enslaved again in their former bondage. God wanted to teach them who he was and that they could depend on him to fight their battles. Bit from Joyce. Many of us think that when we enter into our promised land, we will have no more spiritual battles. Not so. After the Israelites crossed the Jordan River and went in to possess the land of promise, they fought one battle after another. But as they learned to fight in God's strength and under his direction, they won their battles. If you know God has asked you to do something, do not back down just because it gets hard. When things get tough, spend more time with him, lean more on him, and receive more grace from him. Realize that grace comes at no cost to you. Grace is the power of God working in you and through you to do these things you cannot do. As you face challenges in your life, beware of thoughts that say, I can't do this. It's just too hard. Do not let your mind give up. Satan knows that if he can defeat you in mind, he can defeat you in your experience. That is why it's so important not to lose heart and not to grow weary or faint. You can be sure that wherever God leads you, he is able to keep you. He never will allow more temptation to come to you than you can bear. See Corinthians 10:13. You do not have to live in a constant struggle if you learn to continually lean on him for the strength you need. Yes, good one. You see, what that's telling you is we don't ask God enough, do we? Some of us don't. We think, oh, we're battle through, we can do this, we don't need anybody. But if you care to ask God, then you've got all you need. You've got your backup. He's got your back. It's wonderful, really, isn't it? If you can just, for those of us that are lucky enough to be able to believe and have faith and trust in God, and we take everything that is said, in the Bibles and everything like that, and we take it on how we want to take it on. We don't listen to false prophets or whatever they are saying bad things about God. There isn't. No, I'm sorry. You have to believe that there's good out there and there is good for us. And if you can have faith in God, you're halfway there. I mean, it's like when I write my prayer book out. If I didn't believe in God, there'd be no point in writing a prayer out or, writing a wish out or writing out for something I need help with. I'm lucky. I have the faith. The faith is in me, which I appreciate, I'm happy about. So on that note, on a nice note, get yourself some faith. you know, if there's one thing in the world you really need to know and trust, although you can't see, God is it. Yeah? Give us a thumbs up. Do subscribe. More the merrier. I love our little readings, and I know you do too. So we'll keep them coming. But on that note, I shall say, you stay safe, you take care. And it's bye-bye for now.